But strange things had started happening in the apartment. Undergarments, specifically panties, would vanish after laundry day. The first time it happened, Kira thought she had misplaced hers. The second time, she blamed Olivia. By the third time, suspicion bloomed like a weed in her chest. She started to watch Elena, not overtly, but through sidelong glances and half-hearted conversations. Elena always washed her clothes separately. She always did her laundry when no one was home. She always locked her door. Inside her locked room, Elena knelt beside a small chest of drawers, pulling the top one open with careful precision. Inside were dozens of panties, lace-trimmed, floral, striped, embroidered, some delicate and barely worn, others faded but cared for, each one folded perfectly. She reached for a powder blue pair, holding it as if it were porcelain. She pressed it gently to her face and closed her eyes. But this wasn't a perverse act. It was a sacred ritual, a moment of memory and meaning. On the wall above her desk hung shadow boxes with mounted pieces, each pair encased behind glass like butterflies, with handwritten notes underneath. She wasn't hoarding them out of lust. She was building something private, something tender, something haunted. Kira, a fashion design student with an eye for detail, began to document the patterns. Each laundry cycle she tracked who washed what went missing, and who was home. Her suspicion locked firmly onto Elena. She started eavesdropping outside her door, searching for sounds, zippers, drawers, movement. One night she noticed Elena returning from a late shift with a small bundle tucked under her coat. It looked like clothes. Kira's heart thumped. That bundle looked too familiar. Late that night, she crept down the hall and stopped in front of Elena's door. It was locked as always. She leaned in, her breath shallow. Silence. But she could smell something faint. Lavender, soft and floral. A year before, Elena had sat alone at her sister Mia's bedside. The hospital room had smelled of antiseptic and fading perfume. Mia had always been flamboyant, colourful, confident, the opposite of Elena. Even during chemotherapy, she insisted on matching bras and panties, on painting her nails, on wearing makeup. "It makes me feel like me," she had once said, weakly smiling through chapped lips. When Mia passed away, Elena packed her belongings alone. Among her things was a drawer full of unique panties, ones Mia had collected like art. Elena couldn't throw them away. She brought them home, washed them, folded them, and kept them. They were the last fabric of her sister's essence. The first shadow box she ever made held Mia's favourite pair, yellow with tiny embroidered daisies. It became her anchor, and slowly she began collecting more, searching for pieces that reminded her of Mia, of moments lost, of beauty unnoticed.